Alright guys, so today the main goal is to get this motor resprayed. It's gold, it's ugly, it's chipping, it's nonsense. I want to do that, and I want to get the intake down here actually mated to the engine. Now I took a little time and I've started to disassemble the engine, but we're starting to tape. It is cleaned down with brake clean, so there's no oil or grease on it. We just started taping pulleys and just taping things that I don't want to be turned black. So I'm just gonna start or finish up taping things, and then I'll set you guys up on a time lapse when I start spraying. Okay, so I was gonna paint the head silver again, but honestly, the way it looks OEM, it still looks super clean. I'm gonna leave it alone. The block though is pretty well taped up. I've got all my holes and stuff that I don't want black painted, covered up and taped up. Let's spray this damn thing black. I'm not a hot boy. I don't like the gold like that. I like OEM plus.
Alright, so she started to become black.
Slowly but surely we're getting there. This first coat down, everything is covered. Everything on the engine is covered at this point, so we're just gonna let that first layer cure, and then I'm gonna come back and hit it with another coat. Bebby's actually upgrading his shop. He's getting ready to paint the floor, so everything is outside. The block is officially painted. Nice and black, the head looks good. What I did now is I have cleaned up the mating surfaces here so we can put the intake on. Just getting ready to bolt the runners to the actual motor now. This is the final bolt. I stopped at Lowe's and picked up a bunch of these M8 by 1.25 nuts that you need to attach everything. Everything's self-locking, everything's got nylon washers, so they should lock in place and stay.
All of the bottoms are snugged up.
Gonna go with a wrench and do all the way across the top. This is gonna be a little time consuming. So I could just continue that across those top ones. So the intake manifold is successfully and fully attached. Now I gotta pop the fuel rail on here, and I'm going to, I don't want to gasket these yet because I need to take this plenum off to port for the, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see in here, but there's a lot that I needed to take out of that throttle body, or out of the plenum for the throttle body to fit, because it is a 70 mil. Now the fuel rail is super easy. There's just two 10 mils that sit up here on top. Just gotta make sure you get your injectors set in there properly. I'm gonna need both hands for this. All right, so now the engine is painted. Bottom half is black, upper half OEM, top carbon fiber. Looks good. Timing's all set up. I painted the old balance shaft because it's getting deleted. I just didn't want it to look so bad. Intake or the runners are mounted. Fuel rail is mounted. I'm not sealing up the upper half of the intake manifold just yet because I have to port the plenum to fit this massive throttle body. After that, it's just attaching sensors. I'm only waiting on a couple things. I haven't mated the headers completely yet because I do need an oil pan gasket. I'm waiting on that. I'm waiting on oil pan gasket. I'm waiting on my one engine mount. There's just this list of 10 or so things that I need in order to have this engine completely done and ready to go in the car. So we're just holding off on actually sitting it in the car until I have everything complete, because once I put it in, I don't want to have to take it right back out. But she's coming along quickly. Bebby is actually over here cleaning the floor. We'll have a nice shop here soon, huh?
Hopefully. That's the plan.
He's actually spraying down, etching, pressure washing, degreasing, everything. He's gonna be painting the floor with epoxy. It's gonna be really, really nice. That's why it just looks absolutely chaotic out here right now. But the shop is getting painted, the outside is getting painted, the inside is getting painted, my engine is getting painted, the weather is terrible for painting, but we're painting anyway, making it happen. Turned out really nice. Really, really nice. I'm super happy with it. If you guys have made it this far into this boring ass video, please drop down, hit the subscribe. I think it scrolls across over here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, get the notification bell, do all that jazz. Make sure to go follow Bebby. I'll have him linked in the description below, just as I always do. And as far as that goes, guys, that's the update. I will see you on the next one. Peace.